Thank you very much. First of all, I want to say that it's our honor and our privilege and our pleasure to be here with you to talk about Houston and Mozambique, to talk about business, to talk about private sector, because we want to develop Mozambique with private sector. Now we are doing many reforms in Mozambique, and we decide that US, Houston, and Texas is our strategic partners to development Mozambique. I want to say that you know that my official language is Portuguese, but I will try to speak English. My English is very bad. I don't speak English very well, but I understand better than I speak it. But I will try to speak. That's why we are here, because during the morning was in Exxon camp to talk about LNG project. You know that we have here in Houston, ExxonMobil, it's an American company. We have in Mozambique the biggest private investment of Africa, $20 billion. But we have more 3 projects in Rovuma, Cabo Delgado province. This is the north of Mozambique. Other project, the leaders is Total. I'm talking about $15 billion. And we have 2 projects with Eni, it's Italian company, Coral Salt and Color North. The 2 projects is something like $15 billion. We are talking about $50 billion in LNG in Mozambique in next years. And you know that Houston is the capital of the world of LNG. That's why I think that the private sector of Houston is very important to come to Mozambique to make business. I'm talking about LNG because Mozambique now is top 10 of export LNG in the world, but we want to continue to work together and to make business with the LNG companies. Because you know that the LNG company, he wants to supply many things in Mozambique, and we still have many difficulties to give many things of LNG project in Mozambique. That's why I think that it's very important to be here to talk about this project, because $50 billion is huge money in the United States of America, in Houston, in Texas, in Mozambique. All. That's why I'm here to invite you to come to Mozambique. I'm talking about ExxonMobil project, but we have other project of Total, the U.S. Central Bank here in U.S. I think that 3 months ago, he approved $4.7 billion to invest in this project. This is the money came from United States of America, U.S. to Mozambique, but this is the money to the private sectors to work with this project. I know that we have some people here in this room, you know, the LNG business projects. We have some projects offshore and other projects onshore in Mozambique. I want to invite you to come to Mozambique to make a business. And we have some business in critical minerals, like one project in Balama district in Cabo Delgado. This is the project of graphite, to export graphite from Mozambique to US. We are working now with Sayara Resorts They have some company in Mozambique, the Twigs Minerals. And this project, they have some challenge, like electricity and roads to access in this project. But now the project are working in Mozambique, and they used to export graphite from Mozambique to US. But we have many potential in critical minerals, many potential in mineral results. The best ruby of the world is in Mozambique. We have gold and many, many minerals in Mozambique. That's why I'm here to say that welcome to Mozambique to make the business in mineral results, oil and gas, LNG, and many, many opportunity. In energy sector, in Mozambique, we want to be a harbor of energy in our SADC region because we have many, our country's neighbor, I'm talking about South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Eswatini. Now you have challenge in electricity. And solution is in Mozambique because we have potential to do hydropower. We have our principal hydropower. We are calling Kawarabas hydropower. But we want to increase the potential of hydropower, Agasebe hydropower, Kawarabas hydropower, HECB hydropower. And now we want to do second phase. We want investment. And we have a new project we are calling Pandankua project. We want investment to make hydropower of 1,500 megawatts in Mozambique. We have asset in Mozambique, but we have demand in our neighbors' country. That's why we're in a good moment and it's good opportunity to make business in Mozambique in energy sector. In Mozambique, we have sun during 12 months. That's why it's possible to make solar. I'm talking about green energy, clean energy in Mozambique. But with gas, you know that it's possible to make power plant in Mozambique and transmission line from Mozambique to export from Mozambique to South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Swatini, and many neighbors' countries. We have assets and in our neighbors' country we have demands, but we don't have money to do this project. That's why we are here to invite you to come to Mozambique, to sit with our team, to understand the projects, and to put money to do this project, because I know and I'm sure that in next years you will have income with this project. Mozambique is a beautiful country. We have 3 development corridors. The first corridor is the Maputo corridor from Maputo port to South Africa. We want to increase our capacity in transport and logistics. That's why we want to do roads, want to do railways, want to increase our capacity in our port. And now we are talking with South Africa to do one-stop border and the digitalization process in our one-stop border. He will be the first digitalization one-step border in Africa, and we want to do the same model in Mashipanda. I'm talking about the border between Mozambique and Zimbabwe, and many, many one-stop borders in Mozambique. We was with the World Bank yesterday, and the World Bank, you say that you're ready to give money, Mozambique and other African countries, because it's very important to do our trading in Africa. That's why I'm talking about our development corridors, to invite you to make business in transport and logistics. The second corridor, development corridor, is Beira corridor, from Beira to Zimbabwe, to Zambia, and to DRC in Congo. And you know that Congo have many critical minerals. Zambia have many critical minerals. Malawi, and many countries. And Mozambique's solution to transport and export these critical minerals. But our principal development corridor, I would like to talk with you about Nacala corridor. Nacala corridor, I am talking about Nacala because we have the most natural deep port in Nacala. In the same place, we have airports, we have roads, railways, and they would like to development Nacala corridor from Nacala to Malawi, to Zambia, and to Congo. We have some railways, some roads from Mozambique to Malawi, to Zambia, but we want to connect all these roads, all these railways, and we have some transmission line from Mozambique to Malawi, transmission line from Mozambique to Zimbabwe and to Zambia. That's why we want to do one program to development Nacala corridor. And I want to invite you to come to Mozambique. When I'm talking about Nacala corridor, I'm talking about roads, railways, ports, airports, but would like to do the real development corridor, to development agriculture, and many, many things. And you know that Mozambique, we have land, we have water, we have all conditions to do the agriculture business. And with our 3 ports, it's easy to do agriculture in Mozambique, from Mozambique to export many products from Mozambique to the world, from Mozambique to Asia, from Mozambique to America, from Mozambique to Europe, from Mozambique to many, many continents in the world, all the continents of the world, because we have a good location. About good location, I want to talk now about tourism. Mozambique is paradise. We have the long coastline. I'm talking about 2,700 coastline, kilometers coastline in Mozambique. Beautiful beach, beautiful islands to do investment in tourism. And inside of Mozambique, we have a conservation area. Many people in the United States of America, yesterday was with many senators in Capitolio, know Gorongosa, because Mr. Craig is one of the philanthropic men of United States of America. He make many investments in Gorongosa Park. This is a conservation area in Mozambique. It's beautiful because it transforms one areas. It was many, many war there, but now it's paradise. That's why I would like to invite you to come to Mozambique to know Gorongosa. And you're doing beautiful and good job there with the local people. I'm talking about social responsibility with the local people in agriculture, education, healthcare, and many, many things with the local people. Now, with local people, you're doing many products in agriculture, and it started to export from Mozambique to America, to US. That's why I think that tourism is good area to make investment in Mozambique. Next month, 3rd and 4th of November, we will be in Vilanculo, south of Mozambique in Nyambane province, to do our first international tourism summit. That's why I want to invite you to come to Mozambique, to know Mozambique, to do tourism in Mozambique. We have the best seafood of the world in Mozambique, the best prawns of the world in Mozambique. I think that someone, he know Mozambique here in this room, and you know what I'm talking. It's real. Yes. That's why I'm here to talk about Mozambique and our food, the best seafood, the best prawns. Let me to talk about education. We have young people, and education is our big challenge. That's why I think that's very important to come to Mozambique to make training centers and schools to give skills our young people. You know that we have LNG projects. The young people, you want jobs, you want employers, but you don't know you have enough skills. That's why it's very important to come to Mozambique to make business in education. In health area, I think that's very important to come to Mozambique to make health cares, because with the LNG project, I'm sure that we'll receive many, many people from the world to Mozambique. And he want to bring his family. And an LNG project, we have money. That's why I'm talking about $50 billion. But all the people and his family, he want a good health. That's why I think that the health care will be a good business in Mozambique. In Mozambique, in future, soon, I think that is very good to make a business in transport, to make connection, airplane, and many, many business in Mozambique. That's why I'm here to invite you to come to Mozambique to make business. To conclude, I want to talk about digitalization process. Now, you know that one of our goals in Mozambique, we are working in digitalization process. Public sector, because we are fighting against corruption. And one solution to fight against corruption is the digitalization process. To do e-government, e-payments, and many, many solutions in Mozambique. Now, we are working with our governor, with my team, to make many reforms in our law in Mozambique to create a good business, environmental business in Mozambique to the private sector. We don't want middlemen in Mozambique. If some private sector or someone came to Mozambique now to make business, we are here to help you. After my speech, after my statement, I will introduce my team to know the people. We will change, or we'll do something like our embassy in the United States of America, Mozambique, will give our numbers to be in touch, to make a business. We don't want middlemen in Mozambique now. We came to Mozambique, go straight to our delivery unit. We are there to help you. We want all things in transparency, all things in good governance, and everything clear. Do you understand? It's very important to invite the people to come to Mozambique to do the business. That's why we are here, to invite you, to say that welcome to Mozambique, to make business in agriculture, infrastructure. We want to do economic special zones, industrial zones, to invite many people because we want to do industrialization in Mozambique. Finally, I want to say that let's do business in Mozambique. Welcome to Mozambique. We are here to invite you to come to Mozambique. You are welcome in Mozambique. Thanks so much. God bless.